we got the think box and the play box.
Yep.
The think box, we get on over here. Position 1, flexion of the right wrist. 2, we set the tray. 3, we shift the right ankle and feel the lean onto the left side. And then right here, 4, we just rotate the body and shake hands.
And that's the part I've never done on my own yet. With all my experimenting.
Here, all you do is turn the body. This never goes. And flipping.
I could never get my hands ahead of the impact like the elite players, and that's why.
Yep, and then after you do that, then connect the dots.
Yep.
Get up to the play box, see it, feel it, and then just commit to it and let it go. And then we started kind of getting this feel, and that feel was driven with this. And then what I want you to try to feel today is to try to keep this palm down with the rotation. What we do is sometimes we stop the body and do the flip, okay? The rotation, the rotation, the rotation. What we do is sometimes we stop the body and do the flip, okay?
But the idea in general is, do you think it's a good idea to have a better tempo back and forth like that, or is it?
I like it as even as you can, rather than slow, fast, or fast, slow, you know. Obviously, Freddie Couples is probably the laziest swing as it goes, but yeah, he hits it pretty far.
Now, I could already feel that that was good. Boy, I wish I could get this position in a real swing. That is what feels natural to me.
Pretty solid, got his feet. So 2 things that we're going to try to get accomplished. Number 1, in the process of it, and this is kind of up your alley, neurology, is the fact that number 1, we're going to do what we call a think box, and then we're going to do a play box. We're not going to bring the think into the play. So this rope would be the threshold where you would go back here, do your pre-shot routine, and kind of think about where you're trying to key 1 or 2 thoughts. Then when you cross over here, this is the play. You're just trying to make that aim and then just go with it. And I think too much, we get too much think into the play. You know, and so that's, you know, in that part of it, we want to try to get that feel. The other is trying to build that 4-piece blueprint. So we got ourselves set. We developed that pretty good. We've gotten the flexion here where this is a little flatter. We started kind of getting this feel, and that feel was driven with this. And then what I want you to try to feel today is to try to keep this palm down with the rotation. What we do is sometimes we stop the body and do the flip, okay? So that's why it's so important here and here to keep this flexion, so when we come down we're able to maintain it. If I got up here and let's say I got cupped, look at the flexion of the right wrist, or isn't it? See? So here I can get it here, not so much like Dustin, but there, and then we're in this good position here. As I get this, I'm getting this all back. So from here is all we're going to get is this feel.
Okay. That's okay, though.
Okay? That's where we're at.
So what do you want to do now?
So back here, do the 1, 2, 3, 4, get up, whack. So 1, stop. 2, check the flexion at the tray at the top, there. And then there, we like, right? Now this is the same as it was before. And want to feel just a little more of that.
Yeah.
Good. And then from here, you're going to have this palm, and you're just going to rotate. So it's almost going to feel like I'm here, take your right hand off, and I want you to shake my hand. Well, your tendency is to shake hands with God up here, you see? And just try to get that, And you've seen and heard the guys talking about swinging left and stuff like that.
This is new. I've never seen that before.
This is a big thing that Brooks and I worked a lot on, is that's why he wanted to fade the ball. So by doing this and covering it, he hit a straight shot. This never came into play. So his hands never released the club. His body always released the club. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. And that's going to be the mantra. 1 set, 2 set, shift with the elbow. Yep, good. now we get up, have a nice day. It is what it is. Let's see what shows up. Get comfortable and pull the triggers. So position 3 and 4, right?
Okay.
1 and 2 I knew would be easy. 3 and 4 a lot tougher.
Yeah.
So get the set 1, set 2, shift first, and then rotate.
Shift, what does that mean? Oh, okay.
Shift that,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
rotate. So you're shifting off the hip.
Okay.
There. So eventually I'll give you 3 words. Set, shift, strike.
Okay.
Set, shift, strike. And then you just go. There you go, good. Now you're thinking over the ball there. You should be doing it back there, but I'm letting you do it because right now. So once you do your positions, I want you to get right there, set, shift, then strike. There you go. That's the thing it's missing. Position 3 and 4.
In those videos where I'm really good on the range,
Yeah.
that's all I'm doing.
Oh, I know. I saw that. I could tell.
But it's mechanical and awkward, but it works.
It's jagged. Yeah, but we'll
Yeah.
smooth it out. That's good.
It got me.
Yeah. Oh, look great. You were like this.
Yeah.
It looked awesome. I was like, wow, he got this quick.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we need to make it more smooth.
Well, that's it. By doing it here, it's going to apply there
Yeah.
so much better. All right, do a couple more and we'll give you a longer club. There you go. Now, what everybody said, what did I do right that time? Everything. You know, I mean, it was perfect. It was a better shot. You got a good strike on the ball, good trajectory. It turned over. I loved it.
Because that's really, your arms fall down with that.
Oh, yeah.
You don't need to.
It's like a tether.
Yeah.
This is tied to this, and as this goes,
Remember that
drops it down.
that pump drill that's what I was showing
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Is if all I'm doing is this.
That's what I do. Right.
and my
No
arms.
problem. But the bump makes you shift,
Yeah.
right?
It makes the arms come down. It looks
Yeah.
like I'm doing it. I'm not
No,
doing anything.
Those arms aren't. Remember, because you would. Okay. So when it does that, right? What happens here? This goes like this, and this goes like that. Instead of this going here and that going there. But you got to remember, you've been one of these flippers
Yeah.
for a long time, so for you to lag and get them, you're going to be the laginator because you're going to have so much freaking lag in that swing, and that's going to just be like a slingshot going out there.
I've occasionally done that recently, and like, wow, that's how.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah, and then you're going to feel what we call the spring in the shaft, where you see the shaft goes like that. Your shaft right now is dragging through. I don't want it to spring like that. That's where we're getting to. Good.
You know,
See?
I'm just not good enough to ever hit a ball like that yet. So I've
No,
got to pause.
You got it. That's okay. I'm all for you. Whatever it takes.
I got to pause.
That was a great ball shot.
You couldn't tell
Yeah.
it, but I actually thought about pausing it.
No, you did.
Yeah.
You did a little bit. And what's the pause do? It's the transition.
Yeah.
It's like taking the foot off the gas pedal to shift. But if you have a Ferrari and you have the foot on the gas, you can't shift gears. You got to take it off.
Yeah.
That's the transition.
Yep.
Okay.
The only way now is I've got to go to the top, pause.
Shift and then go. Yeah, I love it. And if that's it, we'll get rid of that.
Yeah.
If that's to get you over the hump, I'm fine with it. There we go. Really good shot. Look at this. Now the thing is, it's like anything. You understand this 110%. Your body understands it 37%.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be 60%. And then 90%. It's going to work. But the only way you're going to do that is through reps.
Yeah.
You got to get reps. Look at that, huh? A golf shot. Golf shot.
That's my favorite club.
Okay, now, wait time. Look at this guy. Reps in here so your body can get accustomed.
And specific tricks like this think box, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I'm not the only person to have trouble doing peer to here.
Oh my God, you
little
kidding me?
gimmicks, tricks.
Oh
gadgets,
yeah, I got to
that's-
get you out of that
yeah.
thinking so much.
That's where you're a veteran Harvard physician and you know how to do
yeah,
these things.
right.
You know,
You
so
have
you've
all
got-
the tools
yeah.
to do it, right? Yeah. That's it. That's it. Man, that was nice. Just let it
Man,
go.
that felt weird, though.
Yeah.
That's like I've never done that before.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it feels different, change is good. Yeah. You've never stacked on that leg, and that right ankle coming down is a big trigger sneed. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Good. That's it. Good.
That feels so counterintuitive. I'm going to hit it that way.
Yeah. You won't if you flip it. You won't. Yeah. If you trap the ball, you won't. That's the beauty of it.
Boy, I knew something like that was missing, and I just couldn't figure it out.
Well, I got the easier part with the backswing. Now we got to get the transition in there, and this is going to take. But I've had guys about where you're at, and you know you come out of the other end eventually. You know, if you persevere with it, you're not too far gone. Good. Pump to the right leg. There you go. Let it fall. Okay, flip. Anytime you. There you go. That's it. Perfect. That was good.
I wish I had a front view of these shots because my hands are way ahead at impact, just like Dustin Johnson and Koepka and so forth.
Again, try to tell yourself to let gravity be your friend. Don't try to strike the ball. Let the club just do the work, and you're going to be fine. Not as hot as the other day, though. Today's warm, but it was that other day was freaking ridiculous. Yeah, just light and just tap it out there. Just
Because
like
when
gravity.
you try to hit hard, your neural pathways of bad habits come back.
Yeah.
And you'll, so
well, that's a neuron being retrieved from the old motor program.
Yeah.
You know. By doing this, it's presenting a new motor program to it. So, and the only way to build the new motor program is physically practice it.
Yep.
So you got to definitely do that.
Every good shot and the feel goes into there somewhere.
Yeah, in the storage. Yeah. Right now it's in the short-term memory. We got to get in the long-term memory so we can retrieve it. You can't retrieve it right now because it hasn't been practiced enough.
Look at
That's
that.
gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Tried various experiments on my own to achieve this with the hands ahead of the ball at impact and so forth, and I don't think I've ever done it. If I have, I've forgotten. But this is the first time I can recall where I've actually made contact like this.
Yeah.
I had my hands way over here.
Way over and way in front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if this is relevant to a lot of people or just me. I bet it's relevant to a lot of people. The problem that makes me afraid to do the transition is a feeling of up here. When I do this properly, it feels like
your chest is on the ball.
It feels like I'm falling over.
But the thing is, it's a squat going down. So when you go down, then you're going to spring up.
You can't see it on video, but our ear,
you're moving an inch.
Our balance.
Yeah, the inner ear. Yeah.
That little bit is enough to spook you.
Yeah.
And so you got to learn to embrace that.
Right. But that's why it's so important. Like we talked about the posture of staying back a little bit to get room. If you're on your toes, you can't get anything going that way.
It's right up here. I'm trained to not. If I get, oh my God, it feels like I'm falling.
Yeah.
But I'm not.
No, you're just extending that right arm down. That's it. There you go.
More like that?
Yeah, but then left. That's it. Yeah, just do it with your right hand now. It's easier to do it with the club. Take your right hand, put it down there because your left hand would be there. Set the club like an L. You know, you're coming down here. Now from here. Really tough.
It's what you see from the front as these elite guys like Brooks who have their hands at impact farther ahead than most.
Yeah.
And it's this.
Yeah.
And I've tried a million things.
So if he gets here like this, and then we'll take his spine and come up, that's like the amateur. And then if he stops his body.
Like I said, I've invented most of this myself. I've never done that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never. Forget what I'm doing here.
Yep. So you got yourself stacked and then around. Yep. You got to just make sure, that's it. Right to there. You don't want to get this disconnected. Keep that there and then.
Oh, okay. Turn a little more.
Turn a little more.
Okay.
So you just keep that in. Yep. There. Now turn left. If you spin off the hip, meaning here, you got to shift
Yeah,
and then
see,
around. You
you're
got to
absolutely
stack.
right.
You got to
I've
stack on the leg.
flipping for 30 years
Yeah.
means I want to do this.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Can't do that there, right? So you.
How can we get that out of my brain?
Well, I think for you doing 50% and feeling that stack and then shift, or stack then strike, it's going to be easier for you.
You know when you break a wrist and they put a splint?
Yeah.
Has anyone ever used splints or anything?
They have. They've had what was his name? Greg Norman, The Secret. He had something like that did that like that a little bit.
I wonder if, because I'm a big responder when you physically, I need proprioception. I wonder if I should build myself a little splint or something.
No, I have something for you. I didn't bring it today.
Yeah.
I have something for you.
So in the meantime, I'm going to have to do this in really slow
Yeah.
motion here.
Now we get up and let her go. You just taught her what to do. You got 30 seconds from here to here before that vanishes. And that's a long time. So, those.
Different.
Yeah. It's de-lofted, you know. You can see how much lower it is.
Yeah.
It's just like a stinger, you know. Oh, that's right. I got the camera there. Good. Yep, that ankle's down. Good. There you go. Up with that. That's not going to hurt you. It's not the dreaded duck hook, right? Yep. And once you do that, the left side of the golf course won't fear you anymore. But right now, you're just like a time bomb waiting for it to go off. It's like, is it going to be this hole? Is it going to be that hole? And now you know the why. Now I can't look into a crystal ball and say, is it going to be 5 days, 5 hours, 5 weeks, or 5 months? It's hard to say because everybody's different. But you showed me and yourself you're physically capable and able to do it. Now we just got to keep processing it. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I like that. Good. Now just turn and let it unleash it. It is what it is. Look at that, just a whisker pull, but not bad, right?
I wish I could get my position at the top of a real swing more like this thing here in the practice swing where I'm just effortless. The position of the shaft and everything is completely different. Anyway, so it's hard to see here, but what I'm doing properly is that I'm transitioning to the left leg before I do all of my torso twisting. And I use that sort of as a left flagpole, and then I twist around that. The mistake most people make is that they will twist around their right leg, but then that gets you off your center of balance. The club is too far behind the ball, you hit it fat and so forth. So you got to first get to the left side and then twist and fire.
The real proper swing is so unlike what you think it is, unless you've had a lesson.
Oh, yeah.
That's why people can never learn how to golf.
Oh, no.
On their own.
Oh, gosh, no. Look at you.
30% shot here.
Gotta still get that shift. Pivot.
You know what it is? I think Nicholas talks about this. He used to put a ball on the outside. Is what's helping me
Well,
is
Grout's big on that, and he got it from Sneed. Sneed used to try to hit his ankles on both sides. That's how he'd shift his weight.
it triggers everything else to work.
Yeah. But what it does, it doesn't spin. You don't spin out of it. You drive laterally a little bit. Thank you, go. Good. Good, perfect.
There you go.
There it is.
And here I'm getting an even better left shift by thinking about pushing off the entire inner edge of my right foot, keeping the whole foot flat and sort of angling the ankle inward. Like he said, that's what Sam Snead talked a lot about, and then Jack Nicklaus did it and so forth. So it really helps you get that leftward shift.